Okay, sorry. It looks like they've changed some of the terminology a little bit. Maybe a little different for you. You right-click here, and there's a thing that says register, and click on server. I don't know why they're using the word register. I'm going to do user1 underscore postgres 96 just to help me remember what database it's actually connecting to. And then for the connection, this is where we give it the name of the server. In this case, localhost is the name of the server. This is the database, right? So that's the database that you're going to automatically connect to. A server can have many databases on it. And we're going to connect as user1, and the password is going to be user1. And I guess we can save. Wait. Yeah, let's save that. That way it'll always be there when we connect. Also, I just want to point out that some of the things we're doing in here are not the most secure things. So when you do this for real, in your real life, definitely pay attention to best practices or whatever the rules is or the policy are for doing things like saving passwords, etc. And we'll click save, and you'll see what it's done is it's created a server on here. Did I move this? Maybe not. Well, whatever. And if I double click it, I'm literally connecting. And so you could say up here, I'm connected as Postgres, the super user, right? And you can see if I go to login and roles, if I right click, I could do create, and I can create a login because that's a role that this user, Postgres, has. If I come down here to user one, I'm looking at the same database. If I right click on this person is not allowed to create logins or roles, right? So we definitely want to make sure that, and this is probably what your DBA would give you, something like this, where you're allowed to access certain parts of the database, but you're not allowed to do, certain things. Okay. So in the lab, you are, and you can see what we're doing here is we're connecting and disconnecting to the server. All right. And when you, let's see, disconnect. Yes. And if I double click on it, yeah, because I saved the password, it goes ahead and does the connecting. Okay. You're not, you can actually remove this and it won't destroy the database at all. All this really is a set of connection information. And if you want to remember who you're connecting as, this, you can come back in here and take a look. We're going to give it a name that's actually suggestive as to what it is, basically the name of the user and the name of the database. Okay. Okay. All right. So I want to create a second user. I'm going to have to go back to this connection and come in here and create another user, and we'll call him user 2. I'm sorry. No, we already created a user. I apologize. Yes, I want to get rid of that. What we want is another connection. So register server, and we'll make this one user 2 underscore postgres 96, and connection and localhost. I'm curious what happens if I do 7.0. And we'll tell it this is the database, and we'll make it user 2, and our password for user 2 was also user 2. 127.0.0.1 is the redirect, basically back to your computer. And looks like it actually worked. So that it's like the localhost is the verbal name for 127.0.0.1. And that's called an IP address. Okay, so you can see we made 3 connections to the database. One of them is the master, and then 2 of them are people with limited privileges.